Hey yo, it's Marcus Hubenbecker. You know, on on YouTube and everything. You know, oh, on YouTube and everything. I got something on my chest I like to bring up, and this is gonna be really sweet and quick. Okay, I didn't mean to put this on, but for those of you who are watching, just stick to what you're doing. I may get kicked off here for doing that, but here's the thing. Some of you women nowadays use. I mean, men are that have a have a ring on their ring finger. They're hitting up women that are basically not interested because they look at the ring. The when a woman looks at your ring finger, she sees that you are married. She's respecting that and she's keeping it straight and simple with you. You don't pay attention to see the ring on her either. Okay? When you see a ring on a woman or a dude, mainly for me or for a woman, I back off. I show respect. But men that are married and have a ring finger on them, they've been married for almost 5, 10 years to the same woman, and they hit on a woman that does not want nothing to do with his drama with his wife, they tend to elude them. And they get mad, they get egotistic, and they go fucking nuts. And I'm like, really? What's the point? What's the point of going nuts over something that you have no control over? I've been on this earth for a long time, for almost 25 years, and I've seen some dirty stuff happen with that. I had guy friends of mine that were engaged and they're hitting on women that were not engaged, and they're hitting on them while the boyfriend was standing right there in front of them. Like, what the fuck? Really? What's the point of doing that? You're making yourself look thirsty. Are you not satisfied with what your wife is not giving or is giving you? If you're not satisfied with what your wife has given you, whether it's in the bed or out in public, why the heck do you even marry her? Marriage can really put a damper on all the things you really want to do in life. And, you got to be constantly with her. But it's a commitment. It's a commitment kind of thing. And I've never been married, but I know what it's like because I have friends that got married, and neighbors tell me all this stuff about marriage. They always say, "Don't ever get married, Marcus. You'll be miserable for the rest of your life." I'm like, maybe. We'll see where it goes. That's why I'm befriending a lot of women, working on making a small little connection. Then we'll go from there. All right. I've had an ex-girlfriend of mine that found out that I had a job. It was a good paying job. Not saying what the job is, but I had a good paying job. They called me and asked me, "Hey, you got $40?" I'm like, "No. Even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you." She goes, "Really?" I said, "No." She's like, "Why?" And this is what I told her. I said, "If you want $40, go out there and get it yourself instead of worrying about me giving it to you." She goes, "What do I got to do for that?" I looked at her, I told her, I said, "Look, get you a job. Get you a job that pays good money, has good benefits, all this stuff, and don't use me for money." Now I'm thinking I told her, I said, "I'm getting the impression that you're only dating me because I have money. I don't want nothing to do with a woman that doesn't give a fuck about me and just worries about my money. It makes no sense. In disrespect, it makes me look like I'm stupid. And it makes her look like a cunt. Pardon my French. That's just how I feel. If a woman really wants to get to know you, she would literally say, "Screw the money. I want to work something out between me and you." That's the kind of women I need. Not women that's going to use me for the money I have or I don't have. And they'll go in my checkbook and they'll fucking take everything out. I don't respect women like that. And honestly, when they do that, it makes them look thirsty as fuck and they don't have a handle on their own life. I'm a good man. I respect women for who they are. And quite honestly, I have no time for it. And then you got guys doing the same to women. They don't got a job and all they use them is for intercourse. And I personally have no respect for that. No respect for women that men that use women just for money to get something out of them. That makes them look unprofessional, makes them look like street trash. We're up. We're in a society now where fidelity, faithfulness, trust, and commitment is broken every single day of the week between a woman and a man. It's got to stop. Before karma comes up and hits you in the face so freaking hard, it would take you a day to wake up from it. That's expression. Watch it. Good night.